Welcome to Waco, Texas, home of the Baylor Bears and McLean Stadium. Boats lining the brasses as the Baylor line is ready to welcome the Bears onto the field. We've got a terrific matchup for you today, rich in pageantry and tradition, and it ought to be a fantastic clash. As we'll see a squad from the AAC, the Tulsa Golden Hurricane, taking on a team from the Big 12, the Baylor Bears. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. The Bears will get us started with the opening kickoff. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. And the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position. So the Tulsa Golden Hurricane offense takes the field and they'll go on the attack first. And here he is, one of the best receivers in the game, and he just commands attention both from the defense and from the fans.
Yeah, he's a guy you got to keep your eye on, and you're going to see him line up all over the field in this game. He can play in the slot, he can play out wide, he can run the entire gamut in the route tree as well. Really nothing this guy can't do.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Out of the gun, the running back has it. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
He was trying to do it all by himself. At the end of the day, it's a tackle for him.
I mean, the number of tackles he broke, at some point, somebody's got to get blocked to help the guy out a little bit.
Man, the defense was like a bunch of zombies on that last play. They just would not stop chasing that ball carrier.
So already a challenge on this opening drive. It's 3rd and 9. Back to throw, it's Francis. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down.
Offenses know and work on it all week. Third downs. We got to be really, really good. This offense not good on this 3rd down. It could come back to bite them.
Tulsa will be forced to send out the punt team. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Running it back, it's Cameron. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. The Bears offense will try to get something started with their first possession. A first down for the offense. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Stopped after a pickup of 4. Good run to get it out to the 34. Brings up second down. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. He's looking to throw. Grabbed in the middle, it's Presley. Put it right on him. Sweet play, good pickup, and they'll move the chains for the first down.
When you play zone coverage, everybody drops back. Everybody has eyes on the quarterbacks. You're not really looking at the wide receivers a lot of times, so they can slip in those little cracks, and the quarterback can really make precise throws. Great job, great play, great throw, great game.
Looking to go up top on first down. Caught in the backfield, it's Presley. Running with some authority as he bangs his way to the 43.
And I love the idea of getting this guy screen throws because of his ability after the catch. So nice job getting downfield, getting a hat-on-hat, and giving him a tunnel to run through.
Looking at a 2nd and short now. They go to the counter. 1-step wrap, 2-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. Let's see what they do here on 3rd and short from the 41. Looking downfield, it's Finn. Zings it complete to the right. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down.
Well, in that down and distance, the quarterback's got to get rid of it so quickly, right? He knows the defense is going to be bearing down on him, so a nice job catching the gun snap and then turning and pivoting, getting it out of his hands quickly and accurately to pick up the first.
And the Bears are rolling down the field. They'll throw it on first down. With the catch, it's Cameron. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that first down.
It's definitely the wide receiver's job to create space, right? So whether you're running a go or you're running a hitch like this right here, I got to find a way to push off legally or just create a little bit of space to get some positive yards.
Moving the running back, trying to get the D to tip its hand. Got his man down the middle. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play.
I love defenses that can tackle the catch. Right away, you're not giving up any yak. As soon as that player has the ball, he goes down now.
On third and long, he has to throw for it. Quick strike complete. Just outside the red zone as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 22. Love the way he didn't just run to a spot. He found the cushion in the zone and got himself open for the first down.
Yeah, and you're taught to find that space. Now, don't run right into a zone defender who's sitting there looking at the quarterback and looking at you. So much creativity with routes now and of being able to just have subtle moves one way, come back the other way. Nice job by the tight end finding that hole in this.
And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Baylor! The defense just lost track of him. There's no other explanation. I've got to assume they knew he was in an eligible position.
Or it was just ridiculously good scheming on the offense, Reese. I mean, just an unbelievable job of getting your guy wide open.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. They took it 71 yards down the field, and the scoring play comes on a touchdown pass from 22 yards out. The kickoff team out there getting set. Here's the return from inside his 10. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Golden Hurricane offense comes back onto the field. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. And don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board here.
Tulsa wasting no time. Looking for room. It's Watkins. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
Well, the linebacker showing you read and react. He knew exactly where that running play was going, and he beat the football to the line of scrimmage and forced the TFL.
Last play was a near disaster. Now dealing with 2nd and 13. To throw, it's Francis. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down.
Well, that's just a great play by the defender and great timing. It was the hit that forced that incompletion.
Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Got it set up on the outside.
Man, this defense is so athletic in their front 7. They're able to fight off the blocks in that 3rd down screen play, make the tackle, now setting up 4th down.
Tulsa will be forced to send out the punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll bring it back. It's Cameron. They'll get him down at the 21-yard line. The coverage team able to stop him right there. Here comes the Baylor offense back onto the field. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Got to be smart, patient, great vision, uses all of that to get to the 29. got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. They get him on the ground after he gets enough to move the sticks.
You know, you start day one of training camp running your base runs. You need a few yards, you run these plays. You need a first down, you run these plays. You rep them over and over and over again. They're not sexy, they're not pretty, but in the end, they're effective, and they get you that new set of downs when you need them.
Looking for a crease. It's Washington. Nice move to keep moving. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47.
All right, well, look, I know the defense was feeling real good about their run D coming into this one and how they've been playing up to this point, but finally, David, the offense breaks through and they finally generate something positive on the ground.
And I can't tell you how easy it is. When you're going to throw the ball consistently, and I know it, I'm going to pin my ears back, and I'm going to get to the quarterback. It makes life really easy on the defensive line. But when you can have balance, now the defense doesn't know what's coming. They need more of this if they're going to be successful on offense.
The big pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and 1. They've got him looking run, but they're going to throw it. Starting to feel a little pressure. He'll try to do it himself. Across the 25, he's got room. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down.
And you're seeing here the difficulties defenses have trying to contain this guy. If you leave a lane open or you don't sack him right away, you allow him to get outside the pocket, he is going to take off, and he is very difficult to tackle in the open field. He's got running back-like ability out in space.
From the gun, the running back looking for room. He was running through tackles and picked up the first down and finally got knocked down.
Every offense wants to be able to run the ball and be physical, especially on first down. And you want to create 2nd and short, 3rd and short, or just get first downs like that run right there.
The Bears will line it up on 1st and 10. Leaves it with the running back.
He brought down at the 8-yard line. Brings up 2nd down.
Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. They give it to him again. Dragged down at the 6 after a pickup of 2.
He's brought down at the 6-yard line. 3rd down coming up.
They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Bears! Well, that didn't necessarily go as planned, but it was most effective in the end.
I love it, Reese. Down in the red zone, this quarterback didn't have anybody open. Didn't panic. He just decided, man, I'm going to go do this myself. I'm going to use my wheels and put up 6 on the board. He did just that.
PAT unit on the field.
Is on for the extra point.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. So it's an 80-yard drive, and he got into the house for the 6 to finish it. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. We'll get another look at this Tulsa offense. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
To the ground with the back. Followed that blocking and got 5 out to the 26. That's the end of the quarter, and it's Baylor holding the edge. They largely dominated this first quarter as indicated by the stats. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the second period and they try to find a way to answer. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Gets it out quickly. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop.
One of the most difficult things about this slot receiver is his shiftiness and his athleticism. He's very, very difficult to tackle after the catch.
Tulsa will be forced to send out the punt team. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he stopped. Baylor has it back, and here comes the Bear offense. Looking to throw, it's Finn. Finds the tight end. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a first down.
Well, this tight end, he's got size and he's got some athleticism. He's very difficult to cover one-on-one. Defense is going to have their hands full with him today.
Now a first down from the 45-yard line. Takes the handoff. It's Washington. Really nice stop there from this senior leader.
At the 47-yard line. Brings up 2nd down.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Here's the handoff. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up.
Offensive linemen love to run the power. Why? You run power. You run power. Then you can play action. You don't want that defense to be sitting there saying, it's a pass, having to pass block every play. You got to keep defenses off balance.
They'll snap it from the 48 on 3rd and short. Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44.
Draws are such a smart way to take advantage of fast defensive linemen. They want to get upfield and get after the quarterback. It keeps them honest, makes them realize they got to play the run too. Great play call.
And the Bears are on the move. Now they're going to throw it. Fires to the wideout. He's got an open man. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up.
Hey, it's important on offense in the passing game. You've got to have balance. And I mean, you got to be able to attack different thirds of the field. You got to work the perimeter to both sides, but you got to let the defense know, too, that you're not afraid to go over the middle, and they did right there.
The Bears racing to the line in the hurry-up. The give to the back. Relying on the run, he gets a couple before he's knocked down. Ball's at the 13.
2nd down coming up.
Going to work on 2nd down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. They go to the ground. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels.
You don't always have to run the sexy plays, right? It doesn't have to always be up-tempo and fast and spread and doing all this stuff. Sometimes you just lower your shoulder. Sometimes you just run powerfully. You get the first down, and that's all that matters.
And the Bears trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. He'll pitch it. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Baylor! Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
They'll try to tack one more on their score.
The extra point.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. An impressive 66-yard touchdown drive. And they punctuated it with a 5-yard touchdown run. The kickoff team out there set to boot it away. From inside the 10, here he comes. He's got great speed, and he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down. They'll go to the ground. Turns it on in midfield. They make the stop, and this running game moves the chains as they get the first down.
Well, if at first you don't succeed, try again, right? It's been really hard for this offense in this game to run the football, but they finally break off a big run there. That could be the play they need to really generate momentum and get this run game going.
They're going to go right back to him on 1st down. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. That linebacker saw the express lane right to the ball carrier.
And a great job by the defensive line, getting some push, making them use their resources on him. Linebacker comes free, bring him making the backfield for a tackle for a loss.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. To the air, it's Francis. Throws to the wideout. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. He's got it. Really nice job to convert that 3rd down, and they've got it at the 33.
Well, there's a great example of the receiver working back to his quarterback on the curl route against man coverage. He drives back towards the football, makes the catch, and gets the 1st down.
Tulsa wasting no time. Quarterback on the keeper. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
You go with the option, quarterback keeps it himself, and look, we've seen this guy on tape, guys, break these tackles and take it the distance. This offense should keep dialing up these option plays. Don't let that short gain by the QB prevent you from running this scheme in your playbook.
On 2nd down, they'll take to the air. That's caught. It's Watkins. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a 1st down.
You know, it's funny. I know running backs oftentimes are afterthoughts when it comes to the passing game, but when you think about it, this guy's been making people miss his entire life taking handoffs. So why wouldn't you try to get him involved in the passing game as well? You just saw in that last play how dangerous he is after the catch.
They'll run it. It's Watkins. He's all the way down to the 3. Showed it all on that run.
When the running back gets going and gets ahead of steam like that, so hard to get to the ground. That's why you blitz. That's why you bring pressure. That's why you bring more guys in the box so you can get him before he gets going. But once he got going, you could tell it was hard to get a hand on him, hard to get him to the ground.
Looking to throw, it's Francis. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Tulsa.
Yeah, and I like this. The QB, you could tell. Quick read, See it, get the ball out of your hands, get the ball out wide to your playmaker, let him do the rest. No monkey business, no waiting in the pocket, no indecision. Nice job. He did a great job reading it and getting it out of his hands.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And after the extra point, they're now down 21-7. So the touchdown drive goes 63 yards. And they finish it up with a 3-yard scoring toss. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Here comes the Baylor offense back onto the field. He wants to throw. They're working that left side. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down.
And that's a really good example of why offensive coordinators script plays. You know the down and distance, and you know which routes can get you to the stick. So there's no wasted time. That coordinator got the play in early to his quarterback, knowing that his players were going to be able to execute.
Comes out throwing on first down. Buying some time. The quarterback tried to scramble around for a while, but the defense able to bring him down.
You want to change some of this bad luck you've had so far around? Get after the quarterback and get his butt on the ground. Nice job by the defense. This game ain't over. It's still the first half. This is a good start.
They'll snap it from the 25 here on 2nd and long. Dropping back, it's Finn. Coming after him. He's right on target. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage.
He was not fooled on that one. You know, a lot of times you want to buy space, and you throw this route really when it's off coverage. But you could tell the cornerback was up, ready to come, pounce on that screen, and get the tackle for a loss.
It's 3rd down now, and they ought to be able to get off one more play before the 2-minute warning. Extending the play. At the 35, he's got room. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one. The Bears will have it 1st and 10. They'll move the running back to try to force the defense to adjust. Makes the catch. It's Presley. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down.
How many first downs is that alone? You know, just on this drive, the defense, they keep this up, they're going to get worn out, continue to have to play more and more guys. They got to do something to change this.
Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. He's going to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Baldwin. They make the stop right there. Good pickup, but still short of the first down.
At the 34. 2nd down coming up.
They're about to run a dirty half-dozen plays on this drive. On 2nd down, just keeps firing. Buys a little extra time. The quarterback scrambled around, but the defense able to scramble him and turn it into a sack.
Well, we knew coming into this game, this defense had some matchups they felt really good about up front, and they won one right there, getting to the quarterback, creating a negative play, and they're going to need these guys to start winning more of those because they are finding themselves in a hole here early in the game.
Seventh play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Dropping back, it's Finn. Dances away. He'll pull it down. On the move at the 30. And they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play.
This is why everybody grows up and wants to be an offensive coordinator and not a defensive coordinator, because he can do that. He drops back, he's supposed to pass, but you know what? I'll just scramble around, and I'll just go get plenty of yards and pick him up and put him down. And I'm faster than most of your other guys, too, so good luck stopping him.
Just on the edge of the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 21. Looking to move it through the air. And that's not the way they drew it up. It's incomplete.
Incomplete. It's 2nd down.
After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Grabbed over the middle. It's Hawkins. He's brought down. Solid pickup, but a little bit short of the 1st down.
I really like this slot receiver, and I understand he's not the biggest guy in the world, but he just runs really good routes, and he's always under control. He can run option routes. He can run double moves. He does a great job cutting, and he's dangerous after the catch. Nice weapon to have work in the middle of the field.
Looking to throw for it. Going to try to pop one on the screen. There to make the stop, but he is a weapon out of the backfield in the short passing game, and they've got a 1st down. The offense will quickly use a timeout. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Wants to throw on 1st down. Looking for the score. Fires into traffic. It's picked off. And they get the takeaway and prevent points from going up just before the end of the half.
When you get in the red zone, you can see as a defense, you get into your drops really quickly and you get your eyes on the quarterback and you try to read his eyes and break on the football. It's such tight windows to throw in. Great job by the defender breaking on the ball, creating the interception.
Just 9 seconds to go in the half. Let's see if they try to get another one. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Men, it should come as no surprise that we have ourselves a fun matchup in Waco. Talk about a 1st half from that dude out of the backfield. He's been a total game changer. And how many top plays moments have we seen on missed tackles alone? Video game moves from one of the shiftiest players in all of college football. And with that, let's send it back to the guys along the banks of the Brazos River at McLean Stadium.
Ready to go here in the 2nd half, and Tulsa will kick it away. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Baylor has it back, and here comes the Bear offense. They start this 3rd quarter with the lead, but they might want to think about shoring up that protection.
Yeah, the good news is you're leading on the scoreboard. The bad news is your quarterback doesn't feel like it because you can't protect him. So, David, adjustments in pass protection, that has to be something they were talking about here at halftime.
100%. Just you can't get him hit that much. He's still doing a good job delivering the football, but if you keep hitting the quarterback enough, man, they'll start to see ghosts, they'll panic, and they'll make some of those mistakes.
Now after the short completion, it's 2nd down. Motion by the back forces the defense to adjust. Unloads to the wideout. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
This defense has a lot of speed, especially in the secondary, and you saw that speed. That defender got to that receiver so quick, and because of the hit, incomplete pass.
3rd down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. Back to throw, it's Finn. Didn't have much of a choice, just had to throw that one away. It'll be 4th down.
Defense has been looking so good on this drive so far. They already set up 3rd and long, and now they take all the throws away down the field. Great job in coverage, great job reading the QB's eyes. So there's nowhere for him to go with it. He's got to throw it away.
And the Bears decide to punt it away. They'll look to pin him deep. That's usually prime return position, but he'll make the fair catch just outside the 40. The Golden Hurricane offense comes back onto the field. Gonna run it. It's Watkins. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
Don't you love energetic defenses that fly around, that make things happen, the ones that get in the backfield. The running back tries to go somewhere. Where do you want him to go? There is nowhere to go. Nice job by the defense creating the tackle for a loss on first down.
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Keep it on the ground. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. Tulsa wasting no time. On 3rd down, going up top. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete.
Well, after struggling so much in the first half, you thought they would have made some adjustments here at halftime to see if they can open up this passing game. But early on in the second half, they're just not really able to get that done. Incompletion on 3rd down in your own end, you're expecting them to punt.
Tulsa will be forced to send out the punt team. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. On the return, it's Cameron. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. Here comes the Baylor offense back onto the field. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's over. Let it go. Get back to what you were doing that built this lead.
Yeah, and defense, obviously, they won a few downs that last drive, so you got to put them on their heels here. Maybe mix up a few personnel groupings and try to show them some pictures they haven't seen yet.
Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. Going up top on 1st down. Caught behind the line. It's Washington. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a 1st down for this offense. They've done a really good job identifying mismatches, and they find one out of the backfield there.
Reese, I really don't think it's that hard. My guy is better than yours. Find the matchup across the field. Running back's got some speed. Get it in his hands quickly. Throw it to him fast. Let him make somebody miss against a slower guy that's usually a linebacker.
Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 for the 1st down.
Well, they get another big run for a 1st down, and if you're on offense, you love the way your offensive line is blocking early in this game. They're getting tremendous movement, and they're making life pretty easy for these running backs right now.
The Bears will snap it on 1st and 10. To the ground. He's got it again. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9.
Gain of 1. 2nd down coming up.
Went to the running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. To the air. It's Finn. Fires to the wideout. Touchdown Bears! And they take it in for 6 more points.
It was a really nice job on the route concept because they got the safety occupied, which opened up the deep middle of the field for the receiver on the post. He uses his speed. Nice job by the quarterback, putting it out in front of him. He makes the catch and then runs it into the end zone.
Lining up for the PAT.
On for the extra point.
And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive.
28, Tulsa. Number 28, set to kick off.
Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. We'll get another look at this Tulsa offense. They're down by 21 points, but you get a touchdown here, and you do at least apply a little game pressure, Jesse.
It's true. I think for them to get back in this one at this point now, they need the quarterback to play his best football. He's going to have to be good really pre-snap, David, making sure they're in the right looks, and he's got to be really good with his decision-making.
He's got to be dialed in because defensively you're giving up points. So it's not like you have the luxury of your defense playing great. The offense is going to have to score and score pretty dang quickly.
Trying to find his man on first down. Trying to get to it. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
And that is a great job by the defense, containing and constricting the pocket. There was nowhere for the QB to go, and he did not have a lot of time. He went down quick.
We'll see if they can dig one up that goes forward this time on second down from the 18. Scanning the field, it's Francis. Just a short pass to the tight end. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. The modest gain on the completion really shows why you want to run the zone. Make them execute and rally to the ball.
100%. Zone eyes on the quarterback. I see him throw the football, break on it, go make tackles, live to fight another down.
On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Looking deep down the right side. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's fourth down.
Well, at this juncture in the game, with how the scoreboard looks, no question this offense is going to have to throw to get back in the game, and it's going to be tricky now because the defense is expecting it. You're going to throw into a lot of big zone coverages with everybody's eyes on the quarterback. Not going to be easy.
Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. Baylor has it back, and here comes the Bear offense. There have been few obstacles for this offense as they are starting to pull away here in the second half, Jesse.
And this has been a dream game for this play caller, too, right? It's like anything that he's calling is working flawlessly.
Yeah, it's fun to be the offensive coordinator, but not the defensive coordinator. They have had no answers. It's been an absolutely miserable day trying to solve the riddle of this offense.
Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game, now on second down. He's looking to throw. Grabbed behind the line. It's Presley. And it is well blocked as they pick up enough for a first down. What a weapon these wide receiver screens can be. Not only do you get a convoy blocking, you get dynamic running.
When you do this and you show me the threat of throwing this wide receiver screen, it makes me play defense differently. It makes me have more guys out wide, which opens the box inside. So I think it's really smart for coordinators and offenses to continually throw these screens to playmakers.
Really nice stop there from this senior leader.
Gain of 2. Brings up second down.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. On the run, it's Washington. They get him on the ground, but not before he gets enough for the first down.
And on second down, a lot of times, I don't know why, you just, as a defense, you go pass. You think passing situations, passing downs. Really good job by the offense, committing to the run game, not abandoning it, not getting yourself in a third down situation where you had to throw the football.
And the Bears have this offense rolling. To the air, it's Finn. Fires to the middle. He's got it. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains.
Well, this tight end is so athletic that at times they'll line him up in different parts of the field. That time he was in the slot. Nice job running the route, finding the open space in the defense for the completion.
The Bears have it with a 1st and 10. From the red zone, looking for a man. The short hands, it's Cameron. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
Yeah, he threw a little hitch route. Nice job getting the ball out of his hands quickly. Wide receiver, quarterback. Nice job being on the same page. Nice completion, nice catch.
It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. On second down, he'll let it fly. He's got it. They make the stop at the 2, but he's got enough to give them a first and goal.
Hey, I'll tell you what, that slot receiver, he may not be the biggest receiver in the world, but he is shifty, and he runs really good routes. You saw it on that play.
And the Bears will try to punch it in on first and goal. Wide receiver now comes in motion. Trying to pound it in. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry.
Well, this defense obviously knows they have to be able to stop the run now in the second half if they're going to win this game. And you wonder if they were able to make some tweaks and some adjustments at halftime, maybe getting some more bodies close to the line of scrimmage to give themselves a chance to come back in this game.
Can the D deny them on second and goal? He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick his way to the end zone. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play.
This running back just doesn't go down easily. It's just difficult for defenses to get him on the ground. Not overly huge, but if I'm an offensive coordinator, I'm going to continue to find ways to feature him and just, you know what, let his talent do the rest.
They want to dance their way in on third and goal. Touchdown, Baylor! And the pummeling has started.
And I love it. I love the physicality of this offense. It's third and goal. I trust my offensive line to pave the way, give the ball to my running back, and know he's going to physically punch this thing into the end zone.
Lining up to add another.
The kicker is on for the extra point.
The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. They marched 58 yards for the touchdown on that one. And it was closed out by the short yardage touchdown. Kickoff team is on the field. They'll try to drive this one deep. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Golden Hurricane offense comes back onto the field. On the run, it's Watkins. Stopped at the 25 after a 5-yard gain.
He's brought down at the 25-yard line. Brings up second down.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Looking for a man, it's Francis. Throws to the wideout. Hauls it in. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down.
They're running the curl route against zone coverage. The quarterback knows that's going to be a tight window. He's got to rifle that ball into his wide receiver. He does just that, and as a result, they pick up the first down.
They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. Pocket starts to collapse. And they can't make the connection, and 3 quarters are in the books as we head to the 4th. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the 4th. 2nd and 10, he'll throw again. Fires to the tight end. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
You just get the feeling this defense is going to make it hard on them, right? They've got the lead, it's late, and they're going to try to tackle everybody inbounds. Offense is going to have to really work for this and be smart. You got to attack the sidelines. You got to throw first downs. You got to keep this thing moving vertically down the field.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Got it in the middle, it's Benjamin. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42.
The offense has struggled. They're not going to win this game, but trust me, this coaching staff is still trying to find things to build off of for next week. And after an explosive play like that, maybe they can generate just a little bit of momentum and gain a little bit of confidence that they can keep coaching up heading into their next game.
Quick completion on the out route. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up.
What a great play by that cornerback. There's so much space out here in football, the way they spread you out, but to be able to break on the football when it's thrown on those quick passes like that, nice job by the cornerback.
Here comes the offense on second down. The aerial assault continues. And the timing just a hair off.
And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback in this offense. You've got a great game plan all week long. You're watching it throughout practice. You think you're going to have a chance to light up the scoreboard, but they're just not able to hook up. You've got to give this defense a ton of credit. They've done a great job in coverage. They've been breaking on passes. They've had their number, and that's why they're leading by as much as they are.
On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down.
Well, the defense came into this one knowing if they stop the pass, they win the game, and they have done that. Their guys have won one-on-one on islands. They've been able to get to the quarterback. They've been mixing up their looks. They haven't even allowed 100 yards passing in this one, and that's why they are way ahead here in the fourth quarter.
They're throwing for it on fourth down. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. On first down, here comes this offense. Now they'll run it to the right here. Just willed his way for a couple out to the 35.
That's exactly the start you want when you're on offense. In this situation, 4-minute offense, I'm not worried about scoring. I'm not worried about getting a bunch of first downs. I need two. I need 2 first downs, and I'm going to let that clock tick, and I walk out of here with a W.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8, he'll run it again. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior.
Yeah, and he's been dependable. He's been a guy that they've given the ball a lot. He's just been so productive, giving this offense an easy way to move the football down the field. 97 yards on the day.
After the last run, would you just give it to him again on third down? Looking to move the chains. They throw it complete to the left. Good tackle there to stop him short of the first down. It'll bring up a big decision.
It's a really nice job in coverage defensively there because that tight end, he wasn't really even open. Quarterback just still tried to put it on him and give him an opportunity, but great tackle short of the stick, setting up fourth down.
Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. We'll get another look at this Tulsa offense. Looking downfield, it's Francis. Back open in the middle. And he showed himself to be a regular Spinderella, but not a lot of room to run.
Well, and here's the problem offensively. Because you're trailing by so much so late in the game, the defense now is going to be playing big zone coverages, and they're going to allow you to throw the ball underneath in the middle of the field, rally to make a tackle, and bleed the clock. It's going to be hard now for this offense to claw their way back in this one.
He's looking for a man on second down. It's caught downfield. And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a first down.
And listen, you get zone coverage and you can hit that curl route and he comes open continually, keep hitting it. This might be a play to come back to.
It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. He wants to throw. Unloads to the wideout. It's complete. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down.
And first down for the offense.
Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands.
Well, a lot of things haven't gone right for him. You saw an incompletion right there. It's been offense, it's been defense. They just haven't been able to click and get into a rhythm here. And now they're playing catch-up, and you know they're going to be throwing at each and every play here in the fourth quarter.
The incompletion brings up a second down. He's looking to throw. Didn't have much of a choice there but to get rid of it.
Got to give this defense credit, guys, because all game long they have forced their opponent to be one-dimensional. They haven't allowed anything to happen in the passing game. As a result, we're here in the fourth quarter. They barely allowed over 100 yards passing.
If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down.
It's really hard to win football games when you're one-dimensional offensively, and that's the case. They just have not been able to get anything going, throwing it deep down the field. They haven't won their one-on-one matchups. Quarterback has missed some throws, and as a result, in the fourth quarter, they barely have 100 yards passing, and that's why they're losing.
He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And it's incomplete. The long pass downfield they couldn't hook up. Offense set on first down. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground.
This guy's been running hard all game long. In the fourth quarter now with that last run, he's now at 99 yards rushing. One more carry away from potentially reaching that 100-yard milestone that all running backs covet.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. From the gun, they'll try the middle. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground.
That didn't bust for a long one, but now third down becomes very manageable. It's not third in eternity. Now the whole playbook, short passing game, long passing game, all of it's available.
They'll snap it from the 48 on third and short. Looking to throw, it's Finn. Fires to the wideout. Complete to the left. And a nice grab there. Big pickup down to the 35-yard line. They showed great trust in their quarterback right there, and why not? He's had an outstanding game.
An outstanding game, has taken care of the football. Now late in the game, you got the lead. That first down now tells me now it's time to start running the football, run the clock, get out of here with the down.
You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6.
Second down coming up.
Smart move to keep it on the ground. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-game land.
Well, they're trying to run the football there, just nowhere to go. They got dominated up front at the point of attack.
A third down try for the offense. From the gun, wants to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Baldwin. Good tackle there to stop him short of the first down, and now they have to make a call.
And this defense continuing to struggle with the passing game. Listen, these offenses are so sophisticated nowadays. They're hard to stop, man, and it's a new one every single week. And I say this game, this defense underperformed. They're better than what they've shown. They've gotten torched today, and this is a tape that they're going to want to burn and never watch again.
That lead just keeps getting fatter, and this kickoff team doing a little running. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Golden Hurricane offense comes back onto the field. This one has pretty much been a bludgeoning, but they'll try to finish with something positive late.
Well, they ran into a buzzsaw today, and I don't think it would matter what type of X's and O's they're out there executing, David. Jimmy's and the Joes, they're just not as good as the opponent today.
And as an athlete, it sometimes hits you in the face and it stinks, but you're not good enough. And today they were not good enough. And I'm going to do the best I can to try to flush this down the toilet, not remember it, forget it, move on for the next game. Maybe something right here I can create positive that carries over to practice and maybe next week.
He got his hands on it, but couldn't hold on to it. And what a time that would have been for their first pick of the game. A 3rd and long coming up here. Looking for a man. It's Francis. He wants a big play here late. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down.
And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in. You could tell they were ready. They were fast. They were physical. They dominated this football game today.
4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. He gets a block. Looking everywhere for room to run, but really good coverage, and he'll step out of bounds. Here comes the Baylor offense back onto the field. What a feeling this has to be, David, in complete control and headed toward victory formation.
Yeah, no stress, under a couple minutes left in the ball game, well in hand. These are the ones, Jesse, you like to just run the clock, take a knee, whatever you want.
No doubt. You're going to love watching this game film, too. There's just so many positives to take away from this. And this is the kind of performance today that is really going to help this offense's confidence.
Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop.
And this is exactly where you want to be as an offensive coordinator. Like when you've got the lead late in the football game, just run the football, eat the clock. Man, they've put a good day together. They've had their way with this defense. A lot of positive things to point to. This is one of those weeks when you watch tape, it's going to be really fun to watch it. Not like when you get beat up. A lot of big plays from this offense.
From the gun, the ground game. Tackle is made after the 1st down.
Really been impressed by the balance we've seen from this offense so far in the game, but I think you got to give a lot of the credit to their running game because it's been able to freeze these defenses, it's helped set up play action. They've been physical at the point of attack. I think that really has been the key force for this offense so far, having the success they've had.